Hello students. So in this class we will see the next part of that Bohr's atomic model, that is energy level and spectrum. Okay. In the last class we had already discussed about the total energy of an electron present in stationary orbits, and the formula was En equal to minus 13.6 Z square by N square electron volt. This is for hydrogen like atom. Okay, if it is hydrogen, if it is hydrogen, then Z will be 1 and we will get En equal to minus 13.6 by N square electron volt. And I told that this negative sign signifies that the electrons are revolving in a attractive force field, that is Coulomb's attractive force field. So now we will see the energy levels. So for different value of n is the principal quantum number. N starts from 1, okay, and it goes up to infinity. There is infinite number of energy levels in any atom. So for different value of n, okay, we will get different value of energy. That means in those particular orbit, particular stationary orbits, electrons will have a particular amount of energy. Okay, so here first I am drawing the energy levels. Okay, so if you put n equal to 1, E1, you will get minus 13.6 electron volt. E2 equal to, you will get minus 13.6 by 4, that means you will get minus 3.4 electron volt. E3 equal to, you will get minus 13.6 by 9, okay, so you will get minus 1.51 electron volt. E4 you will get minus 13.6 by 4 square, 16, okay. So in that way you can calculate the energies, okay. So whenever you are asked to draw the energy level for hydrogen atom, then always you will mention the energies for different level. So look at here, when I am going to 1 to 2, then the gap is much bigger. 2 to 3, gap is becoming small. 3 to 4, gap is becoming small and small, okay. So when we are going from n equal to 1 to infinity, the energy gap between two consecutive level will go on decreasing, okay. So in this way we will draw. So this is suppose n equal to 1, then n equal to 2, then this gap will go on decreasing, okay. This is n equal to 3, then this is n equal to 4. In this way it will go on decreasing. N equal to 5, okay, n equal to 6, and in this way when we are going to infinity, the levels will n equal to infinity, the levels will overlap on each other, okay. So for each energy level we will also mention the energies. So E1 minus 13.6 electron volt, E2 minus 3.4 electron volt, all the energies will be negative, minus 1.5 electron volt. Then E4 you will get, E5 you will calculate, and at the end n equal to infinity, E will be 0. Clear? So this is the maximum energy and this is the minimum energy, okay. So in this way the energy is increasing. So when you are asked to draw the energy level, suppose for you are asked to draw 4 energy levels, then you will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. You have to keep in mind the gap. The gap will go on decreasing, and here you will mention n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you will mention the energies, okay. So if any electron present here, okay, then that electron will have total energy this much. If another electron present here, that electron will also have the total energy this much. If an electron present here, that electron will have energy this much. Clear? So this is the energy level, okay. Now the spectrum. That means the electrons at room temperature, all the electrons will be in the ground state. Okay, that means in n equal to 1 there will be 2 electrons, we all know. N equal to 2, you will get a number of electrons. So in this way there are a number of electrons can hold by any particular level. Okay, so that is the ground level. But if any electron reaches from one state to any higher energy state, then that system, that atom is called the excited atom. Okay, and when we will remove the energy, then excited atom will come back to the ground state. Okay, when it is coming back to the ground state, any electron is coming back to the ground state, suppose at this state it is coming back, then what will happen? Due to the energy difference of the two level, we will get some radiation. Okay, some photon will radiate. So we can calculate its wavelength, we can calculate its frequency, okay, from the energy difference. Okay, so now we will see this thing, how we can calculate the frequency, wavelength. Okay, and here one important thing is in hydrogen spectrum. In hydrogen spectrum we get line spectrum, that I already told when I was discussing about Rutherford's atomic model. There I told that actually we get line spectrum in hydrogen model, but according to Rutherford's model we should get continuous spectrum. Okay, that thing cannot be explained by Rutherford atomic model. Okay, so that was the drawback. So actually we get line spectrum in hydrogen atom. So here we can get two type of spectrum. One is emission spectrum. Emission spectrum. Okay, emission spectrum means what? Emission spectrum means what? Any electron will come down from higher energy state to lower energy state, then electron radiation will come out. So we will get bright line on dark background. Okay, in emission spectrum what we will get? We will get bright line on dark background. Okay, emission, it is emitting, radiation is emitting, so that radiation will be absorbed by the dark background, so there we will get a line, bright line. Okay, so if we get this kind of thing, bright line and dark background, then we will understand that it is emission spectrum. Okay, another kind of spectrum is absorption spectrum. Absorption spectrum. So here if an amount of light energy or any radiation is incidenting on the atom, okay, then suppose a particular wavelength is absorbed by an electron and that electron is going to the higher energy state. So that particular wavelength will not get in the output device. Okay, that means in absorption spectrum we will get dark line on bright background. We will get dark line on bright background. Okay, here a particular wavelength is absorbed. Okay, particular wavelength is absorbed means that wavelength will not get in the observing machine or observing background. Okay, so there that particular wavelength will be dark. So dark line on bright background. Okay, so these are the two kinds of spectrum that we can get. Clear? So here we are discussing basically for hydrogen atom. So emission spectrum for hydrogen atom and absorption spectrum for hydrogen atom. Okay, but their wavelength, the calculation for wavelength, calculation for frequency will be same. Basically we will discuss for emission spectrum. Okay, but remember this point also. Sometime question may be asked like this. Suppose you are getting dark line on bright background, then which kind of spectrum you are getting? Emission or absorption? So that means absorption spectrum we are getting. Okay, dark line on bright background, absorption, bright line or dark background, emission. Clear? Clear? Now come to the calculation of wavelength and frequency also. So suppose I am taking two lines, okay, this is suppose n equal to ni initial and this is n equal to nf. Okay, first I am telling about in general thing, then I am going to a particular point. So suppose one electron present at the higher state coming down to the lower state. Energy of this state is suppose Ei and this is En. And we know the in general formula of energy, that is minus 13.6 by n square electron volt. If we want to convert that energy into joule, we have to multiply this by the charge of electron. So here one radiation will be emitted, okay. So what will be the energy of that radiation? That is the energy difference of the two level, Ei minus Ef. Clear? Clear? Now Ei means what? Minus 13.6 by Ni square minus 13.6 by Nf square. This is again I am telling in electron volt. Okay. So take 13.6 common. So 13.6 you will get 1 by Nf square minus 1 by Ni square. Okay, this is final energy level, initial energy level, electron volt. Now I am converting this electron volt into joule. So 13.6 into charge of electron 1.6 10 to the power minus 19 into 1 by Nf square minus 1 by Ni square. That amount of joule. This is what? Delta E. Okay, energy difference. This is delta E. Clear? Now delta E means, delta E we can write delta E like this. Delta E equal to Hc by lambda. H nu, E equal to H nu. So Hc by lambda we can write. So Hc by lambda equal to this much. Okay, 13.6, 1.6, 10 to the power minus 19 into 1 by Nf square 1 by Ni square. Okay. Now we want to find the relation for lambda. So take Hc on that side. Okay. Hc on that side, right side. So it will be 1 by lambda. Hc is coming here. H into C. Okay. Now we will put the value for H and C. The value for H and C is 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34 into 3 into 10 to the power 8. All are in SI system. Okay. If you calculate this quantity, you will get like this 1.097 into 10 to the power 7, 1 by N F square minus 1 by N I square. Okay, this value is called Rydberg constant. This value is called Rydberg constant. Rydberg constant. Okay, that is equal to 1.097 10 to the power 7 meter inverse. Its unit is meter inverse. Okay, so this is the relation. This is the relation for lambda. This is the relation for lambda, wavelength of that emitted radiation. Okay, so just I am putting in place of this, I am putting Rydberg constant R. It is denoted by capital R. Okay, clear? So the relation will be 1 by lambda equal to R into 1 by Nf square minus 1 by Ni square. Clear? This is the relation for wavelength. Clear everyone? So you have to keep in mind this thing. Okay, and lambda, unit of lambda, from this equation you will get meter. Okay, you will convert it into nanometer or angstrom, how it will be asked in question. Okay, so this is the relation that you have to keep in mind. Clear? Clear? First Nf square minus Ni square. Okay, if you forget, write that equation, delta E equal to Ei minus Ef. Okay, you can derive 1-2 times, 2-3 times at your home, okay, then you can automatically remember that thing. So you have to remember this thing for your exam. Clear? So now come to different cases, and I am giving one small numerical. So suppose that numerical is find the maximum energy of photon, okay, emitted by the hydrogen atom. Maximum energy of photon. So maximum energy, when will you get the maximum energy? When the electron will come back to the ground state, that means n equal to 1 state, okay, from infinity, then you will get a large gap, right? So maximum energy of photon, most of the question will be related to hydrogen atom. Maximum energy of photon for hydrogen atom will be what? Delta E equal to E initial minus E final, again E initial minus E final. So here from where the electron is coming? Electron is coming from infinity. So at infinity the energy will be 0, because n equal to infinity means E equal to something by infinity, so you will get 0. Minus E final. Final means where it is coming? It is coming to the ground state, means n equal to 1 state, because it is for hydrogen atom. For hydrogen atom we will get only one electron, and that one electron will reside at n equal to 1, okay, at ground state. So EF will be minus 13.6 electron volt. So the maximum energy will get 13.6 electron volt. Clear? So this is the maximum energy of photon for hydrogen atom. Clear? So now come to different cases for this wavelength. Okay, when final state is 1, okay, then what will be the name of that series? Final state is 2, final state is 3, okay. How we will get the wavelength? What will be the maximum and minimum wavelength of that particular series? Okay, how will you calculate? And which kind of radiation you will get from that particular n, means from that particular NF, okay, whether it is ultraviolet or visible or infrared. Mainly these 3 kinds of radiation we get. So we will see one by one, okay. So first I am telling about n equal to 1. When final state n equal to 1, final state NF equal to 1, okay, and electrons may come from n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, but final state will be 1, okay. Final state will be 1, okay, and Ni can be what? Ni can be more than n, that means 2, 3, 4 dot. So what is the name of this series? So I am drawing few lines. This is n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, n equal to 5, okay, n equal to 1, okay. So whenever you are drawing energy level, always mention the numbers, principal quantum number, and always mention their energies, okay. E1 minus 13.6 electron volt, then E2, then E3, E4 and E5 and so on, okay. So in this way always mention the energies of each level and the principal quantum number of each level. So NF equal to 1, so electron may come from this level, okay, electron may come from this level, electron may come from n equal to 4, electron may come from n equal to 5, electron may come from n equal to 6, n equal to 7, okay. So when final state is 1, then this kind of series or this kind of spectrum is called Lyman series. Okay, suppose you are asked to draw Lyman series for 5 energy level, then you will draw the 5 energy level, keeping in mind the gap will always decrease, and here you will mention the energies for each level, here you will mention the principal quantum number, and electrons will come from n equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, and the final state is 1. Here what will happen? Radiation will emit, okay. So we are getting emission spectrum. So Lyman emission spectrum. Okay, suppose you are asked to draw Lyman emission spectrum, then in this way you will draw. Okay, so here NF equal to 1. So if we use this formula, we will get 1 by lambda equal to R into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by Ni square, where Ni equal to this. Okay, here the important question is, you will be asked to find the maximum and minimum wavelength of Lyman series. Okay, maximum and minimum wavelength of Lyman series. So how will you find the maximum and minimum? So just I am giving the concept. Okay, how will you find the maximum and minimum? Okay, calculation I am not doing here, you will do that thing. Okay, so for maximum wavelength, lambda max, look at the equation. Okay, here this equation is coming from this thing, delta E equal to hc by lambda, right? So delta E, energy difference, and lambda, they are inversely related. So if we want to get lambda max, then this quantity delta E should be minimum. Okay, for getting lambda max, delta E should be minimum. So when we will get the minimum energy difference? So the minimum energy difference we will get when Ni will be Nf plus 1. Okay, that means Nf plus 1 means here 2. So Ni should be 2 for maximum wavelength of Lyman series. Then put that value, 1 by lambda max R equal to 1.097 10 to the power 7 into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square. Clear? So using this equation, you can easily find the lambda max. So if you forget which Ni we have to take, always remember this equation. Okay, so here energy difference and lambda, they are inversely related. If we want to get maximum wavelength, that means delta E should be minimum, and delta E will be minimum if we take just the above level. Okay, just the above level of the final energy level. So here final energy level equal to 1, so just the above level means N equal to 2. Okay, so for maximum wavelength, Ni should be Nf plus 1. Okay, next we will discuss after this Lyman, after we will get Balmer, next Paschen. Okay, in every case Ni will be Nf plus 1 for maximum wavelength. Clear? So here you will calculate, I am not calculating it here. Lambda max you will get in meter, okay, because it is in meter inverse. Then convert it into angstrom or nanometer. Clear? This is maximum. Now minimum. So for minimum, point 2, for minimum wavelength of what? Of Lyman series. Okay, that means lambda mean. Again check that equation. No need to remember. Check that equation. Delta E equal to hc by lambda. Lambda should be minimum. Lambda minimum means delta E should be maximum, because they are inversely related. So one minimum means another should be maximum. So delta E should be maximum. So delta E is maxima for which case? You will get delta E maxima, energy difference. Final energy state is always N equal to 1. So what will be the initial energy state, so that we will get the maximum energy difference? So here for minimum wavelength Ni, for minimum wavelength Ni will be infinity. Clear? Ni will be infinity. If we take infinity, this part will be removed, no subtraction. So total energy we are getting here of this level. Okay, clear? No need to remember. Here we want to find lambda mean. So lambda means delta E should be maximum. When we will get the maximum energy difference? When electrons will come from infinity. Okay, then put that value in that equation. Lambda mean now equal to 1.097 into 10 to the power 7 meter inverse, then 1 by 1 square minus 1 by infinity. Okay, so using this equation you can find lambda in meter inverse, then convert it into angstrom or nanometer. Clear? Again I am telling, no need to remember. If you forget, use this relation delta E and lambda, they are inversely related. Okay, this formula you have to keep in mind. Okay, then for Lyman series, NF will be 1. Okay, for Lyman series, NF will be 1. For Lyman series, NF is 1. Okay. So sometimes they ask for draw the emission spectrum diagram for 5 level, for 4 level. Then in this way you will draw, here you will give the arrows because this is emission spectrum, and here you will write Lyman series for emission spectrum. Sometimes they ask for absorption spectrum. Okay, I am also showing the absorption spectrum. Sometimes they ask for absorption spectrum. So in case of absorption spectrum, here initial energy state will be 1 for Lyman series. Okay, final energy state 1 for emission. For absorption, just reverse the arrow. Okay, just reverse the arrow. So this, and this is for n equal to 5, up to n equal to 5. Okay, this series is called the Lyman absorption spectrum. Okay, this series is called Lyman absorption spectrum, and this series is called Lyman emission spectrum. Okay, sometimes they ask for absorption also. Absorption means it will start from n equal to 1 for Lyman series, then it will go to each level. Just reverse the arrow of the emission spectrum. Reverse the arrow. Clear? So this is for Lyman series. Next, come to Balmer series, and here I am telling this Lyman spectrum. Okay, all the wavelengths in Lyman spectrum will lie in ultraviolet radiation region. Okay, here remember this point, ultraviolet region. Okay, all the wavelengths will lie in ultraviolet region. Sometimes they ask direct question, which series will lie in ultraviolet region? Lyman series. Okay, sometimes they not tell about Lyman series, they will directly ask for ultraviolet. Okay, for find the minimum wavelength for ultraviolet series. Okay, in case of hydrogen atom, find the maximum wavelength for ultraviolet series in case of hydrogen atom. So here you have to remember this thing also. Lyman series means ultraviolet region. Okay, Lyman series means ultraviolet region, NF equal to 1. Okay, Lyman series, ultraviolet region, NF equal to 1. If it is emission, then all the arrow will end to n equal to 1. If it is absorption, then all the arrows will start from n equal to 1. Okay, so next come to Balmer series. Now we will see the second type of spectrum, that is for which the final energy state is n equal to 2. Okay, so I am writing that formula again. So 1 by lambda equal to R Rydberg constant into 1 by n f square minus 1 by n I square. Okay, where Rydberg constant R equal to 1.097 into 10 to the power 7 meter inverse. Okay, clear? So now NF final state equal to 2. Okay, again I am drawing the diagram. Okay, this is n equal to 1. Okay, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, n equal to 5. Suppose I am drawing 5 level. Okay, we will write the energies also, E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. Okay, these values you will write. I am not writing. Okay, these values you will write. So here we are taking the spectrum for which NA final state is equal to 2. Okay, clear? So suppose here final state 2 means it will look like this, second one this, hard one this. So here electrons are coming down to n equal to 2 from the excited state. Okay, then we will get one radiation. Okay, one range of radiation or one band of radiation we will get. Okay, because it is coming from different energy levels, we will get different energy difference and we will get different wavelength. Okay, so we will see what will be the wavelength range and in which region those wavelength will lie. So here NF equal to 2 and this series is known as, here again it is emitting. Okay, the radiation is emitting, so this series name is Balmer emission spectrum. Okay, Balmer emission spectrum because it is emitting. So look at the formula. So NF equal to 2 and Ni will be again greater than NF. So 3, 4, 5 dot dot dot, not less than NF, never. Okay, so I am writing that formula. So this is the required formula for Balmer series. Sometimes direct question come, write the wavelength equation for Balmer series. Okay, then do not write this equation. This is in general. For Balmer series, in place of NF, you will put 2 square minus 1 by Ni square. Then you will write Ni equal to this. This is the required equation for Balmer series. Okay, this is the required equation for Balmer series. Okay, clear? Now we will see the maximum and minimum wavelength again. Okay, we will see the maximum and minimum wavelength. So first one, lambda max. Again I am telling, do not remember for lambda max which NF we have to take. Okay, so do not remember. If you can remember then fine. If you do not remember, don't worry. So here the basic equation is delta E equal to Hc by lambda. So lambda should be maximum, this lambda will be maximum, that means delta E will be minimum. Delta E minimum means it will come just from the above level. That means Ni initial will be NF plus 1, that is here 3. Okay, NF equal to Ni equal to 3. So the lambda max will be, lambda max means delta E minimum because they are inversely related. So lambda max means delta E minimum. Minimum delta E means it will just come from the upper state. So for this one. Okay, for this one we will get the maximum wavelength. So here this, so write R means 1.097 into 10 to the power 7 into 1 by 2 square means 4 minus 1 by Ni square means 3, 1 by 3 square. Okay, here after calculating you will get lambda max, that I am not doing here. Lambda max you will get some value, you will get in meter, then convert it into angstrom. Okay, or nanometer. Clear? So in this way you will get lambda max. Lambda max means Ni will be NF plus 1. Now come to lambda mean. Okay, lambda mean. So second point, lambda mean. Again come to this equation. Lambda mean means delta E will be maximum. Delta E maximum means it should come from infinity. That means Ni will be infinity. Okay, so here 1 by lambda mean. 1 by lambda mean means 1.097 10 to the power 7 1 by 2 square 4 minus 1 by infinity. Okay, so from this you will get lambda mean. You will get it in meter, then convert it into angstrom or nanometer. Clear? So here we are getting to extreme wavelength, that is lambda max and lambda mean. Lambda mean Ni will be infinity, lambda max Ni will be just the above level, that means 3. Do not remember, if you can remember fine, otherwise use this relation. Okay, so here all the wavelengths between lambda mean and lambda max for the Balmer series will lie in the region of visible spectrum. Okay, So Balmer series means visible spectrum. Okay, Balmer series means visible spectrum. So this is emission. Again I am showing you the absorption spectra. You all know how to draw. Just reverse the arrow. Just reverse the arrow. That means all the arrow will start from n equal to 2. Okay, in emission all the arrow ends to n equal to 2. Here all the arrow will start from n equal to 2. This is Balmer absorption spectra. Okay, this is Balmer absorption spectrum. Clear? So Balmer absorption spectrum means arrows will be in the upward direction. Balmer emission arrows will be in the downward direction. It will end to infinity. For absorption they will start from n equal to 2. For emission they will end to n equal to 2. So this is for Balmer, and this all the wavelengths will lie in visible spectrum. Now come to the third type. Okay, that is Lyman, Balmer, then Paschen. Okay, Paschen part I am telling. After that I am not discussing more. I will tell the in general thing. Okay, for Paschen series, n f will be 3. Okay, that means 1 by lambda equation, nf will be 3 and ni will be more than 3, 4, 5, 6 dot dot dot. 1 by lambda will be r into 1 by 3 square minus 1 by ni square, where ni is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot dot dot. Okay, that means more than n. So here again I am showing that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so in this way I have drawn few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here final state is this. So the rays will come from N4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Here when NF equal to 3, then we will get Paschen series. This is Paschen emission series. Paschen emission spectrum. Okay, Paschen emission spectrum. Okay, so here again I am writing for Ni and Nf, lambda max, lambda mean. I am not writing all the things. For lambda max we will take Ni. Lambda max means delta E. Delta E should be minimum. Delta E equal to hc by lambda. Lambda max means delta E should be minimum. Minimum means just from above level. Nf plus 1, that means 4. And lambda mean Ni. Lambda mean means delta E will be maximum. That means Ni will be infinity. Okay, you will put these values, you will get the answer. So in this range, lambda max, lambda mean, you will get the Paschen series. Okay. So here this is Paschen spectrum, emission spectrum, and the absorption spectrum will be like this. Just reverse the arrow. Okay, this is Paschen absorption spectrum. Okay, here you will write the energies also. E1, E2, all the values you will find. E3, E4, E5, E6, dot dot dot. Okay, so in this way you will show. Okay, here Paschen series, all the spectrum in Paschen series will lie in infrared region. Infrared region. Okay, infrared region. Clear? After Paschen, you will get Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket. Okay. Bracket series. Again, for bracket series, all the wavelengths will lie in infrared region. infrared region. Okay, here NF will be 4, NI will be greater than NF 5, 6, 7 dot dot dot. Okay, so the wavelength equation will be just in place of 3 you will write 4. For lambda max NI will be NF plus 1, that means 5, NF 4, so NI will be 5 for lambda max. Lambda mean NI will be infinity. Okay, so here Paschen, bracket, P-fund, 3 types, they will lie in infrared region. Okay, now I am coming to in general thing. Okay, so I am erasing this. These spectrum diagrams are very very important. So in general, 1 by lambda equal to R, 1 by n f square minus 1 by n I square. Okay, Ni is always greater than Nf, not equal, not less. Okay, and here first point, when Nf equal to 1, Nf equal to 1, we will get Lyman series. Lyman series, it lie in ultraviolet region. Ultraviolet region. Okay, clear? Clear. Second, when Nf equal to 2, this is Balmer series. Balmer series, they will lie in visible region. Third point, Nf equal to 3, Lyman Balmer Paschen series, they will lie in infrared region. Infrared region. Okay, after that 4, Nf equal to 4, Lyman Balmer Paschen bracket series, they will also lie in infrared region. Okay, in general, lambda max, lambda mean I am writing. So for lambda max, Ni will be, lambda max means delta U will be minimum, so Ni will be Na plus 1. And for lambda mean, always Ni will be infinity. Okay, clear? So these are very very important parts. And when you are writing the wavelength equation for Lyman series, Nf equal to 1, put Nf equal to 1. For Balmer series, put Nf equal to 2. Ni, for Ni you will write, Ni will be, for Balmer, Ni will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For Lyman, Ni will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Paschen, Ni will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Ni is always greater than Nf. Ni always greater than Na, not less, not equal. Okay, so here again a small thing I am telling, small point related to these wavelengths, that we know that infrared wavelength for infrared is more than visible than ultraviolet. Okay, so wavelength for Paschen series, bracket series, their wavelength will be more than Balmer series and also than Lyman series. So I am just writing that thing in a relation. So lambda Paschen or bracket. Okay, I am writing P. Lambda P means lambda wavelength for Paschen series. Any wavelength for Paschen series is greater than any wavelength for Balmer series, is greater than any wavelength for Lyman series. Okay, we all know infrared ray will have more wavelength than visible than ultraviolet. Okay, for frequency it will be opposite. Frequency for ultraviolet or Lyman series will be more than Balmer series, than Paschen series or bracket series. Okay, this is the equation for wavelength. Suppose you are asked for frequency. No need to worry. Use the same relation. Just at the end, what you will do? Frequency F equal to or N equal to C by lambda. Okay. So in place of this, we will multiply both sides by c. C is what? Speed of light. So speed of light by wavelength, we will get frequency c equal to n lambda or f lambda. That relation, this relation c equal to f lambda or n lambda. C is what? They all are electromagnetic wave. Okay. So in vacuum or in free space, their wavelength will be 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. That value will put here 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So here multiply both sides by c. Whatever the value you are getting here, multiply that quantity by c. 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This quantity you will get frequency f. Okay, frequency. So frequency equal to CR into this. Clear? So this is all about energy level and spectra. Clear?